intersectionality for me is a way of drawing attention to how power and privilege operates, but it also allows us to think about the specific lived experiences of particular people rather than just kind of belonging to a group and therefore having monolithic experiences. It allows us to think about how we all move through the world in different ways.
So it's not only race or gender or your sexuality that kind of informs how you navigate the world.
Having been reading judgments from the European Court of Human Rights for many years and taking cases to the European Court of Human Rights, there's something missing from the way the court thinks about human rights in Europe generally, and in particular when it comes to its anti-discrimination case law.
If the European Court of Human Rights actually took a more intersectional view in its case law, I think it would mean that more applicants are able to bring their cases holistically, and they wouldn't have to pick apart parts of their identity which they feel that maybe have more success before the court. So with intersectionality, it would offer applicants the impetus to say, well, no, this is not just about my race, but it's also about my gender, and it's also about my socioeconomic class. So it also gives applicants the opportunity to be entirely themselves in a court. And I think that is very important.
So I think it would be more expansive to have an intersectional jurisprudence than the type of narrow jurisprudence that I think courts are forced to take now.
It would mean bringing equality, bringing justice into cases that really have interwoven problems or elements. Maybe it's evident to someone who has a racial migrant background, who's racialized and has a migrant background, but this does not have to be only evident to people who come from minority groups. It has to be evident to everyone, especially to whoever is judging a case.
It's difficult actually to choose one highlight because there's so many interesting and amazing aspects to the project. I think what I enjoyed really was hearing the breadth of the cases and issues that are included in the project.
And I think specifically, I mean, we work with law as well, but as for me, I'm a political scientist, so I'm not a lawyer. And then bringing that perspective into something that is very based on the law and that is about law, that was challenging, but in a very interesting way.
For me, the highlight is actually being in a room with so many people who are coming from different backgrounds, both professionally and in terms of their own positionality, and just seeing diversity of knowledges that are just like colliding and then creating beautiful things, right?
I feel affirmed. That's what I feel, and that really has been a highlight.
What will be the outcome of this project is going to be something amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to it.